It's Rick without the K. James presents In My Opinion Podcast.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Thank you for watching.
We're back, baby. Back to being the number one best viewed.
I gotta find a gypsy to put first on you before I go to bed tonight.
Cock size.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Do you
me.
think
I'm the
it
biggest
matters?
hitter.
How
Out of
big
us three,
is
I got
how
it matters?
big is Craig's
Now,
dick?
before I let you two idiots talk, all right, Jesus Christ.
I have the biggest cock in this room. I'll put $40 if y'all expose it.
This is the reason I bring it up. It's because of you, Lefty. I tell everybody this
damn.
shit.
He's a
I
unicorn.
I have a friend.
He's a
I'm
friend.
maybe 5'7" on a good day. Lefty's
Okay.
what, 6'4"
And a half.
and a half.
5 with shoes on.
Okay.
We've had this debate where he's like, bro, my dick is bigger. I'm like,
Okay.
I hope it is,
Yes.
motherfucker.
Right, it's a tall,
if you
skinny
have
thing.
the same size
Yeah.
dick as me,
Yeah.
then something's wrong with your dick.
The only
Right.
funny thing about me is,
Goddammit.
the only thing
That's
about
right.
me is,
So-
it looks like laughable until I get excited. And they're like, wow, I can't believe we got that big. Like, I'm
It's a grower, not a shower.
Exactly. I've seen chicks actually be surprised. They look disappointed and they're like, oh my God, never mind, I scored.
Yeah.
So
That's weird about me.
So,
But
and I bring that up just because of that bullshit. Plus, you have a great fucking joke about
I
I
do.
didn't say cock. It's gonna be awesome. You
about
have a
your
great
dick,
cock.
and it's called The Truth. And
Oh, yeah.
great
No,
fucking joke.
I don't even do that joke.
That's an
anymore.
old one.
But it's a
retired?
great
Is that
joke.
one
It's a
retired?
great
So,
joke.
yeah.
It's a great joke,
basically
right?
retired.
It's
Are all
basically
those
retired,
I
but
used
it's
to, I
is your-
used
is
to,
your,
I used to do 10 minutes of jokes about my dick.
Is your Marine joke retired? With
Pretty
the,
much.
The Boy Scout. That's a good
yeah,
one. I haven't
that's
seen
one
it
of my
in ages.
favorite ones.
A lot of the stuff that's on the old album is kind of retired.
Even and probably my favorite of all of them was the cussing one. I tried doing that one time. I don't like to prove
I
my
hate
point.
that one
That's
more
hard
than-
to do.
yeah.
That's hard
I
to
hate
do. I
that
was like, I
one
can
more
do
than
that.
anything.
Who do you think dick size matters to? A guy or a woman more?
I have no idea.
I've never fucked a guy, so
This
I don't
is,
know.
you know what I'm
No,
going to
what
say?
I'm
This
not
is
asking
what
about
I've
another
realized.
dude.
This
Stupid.
is
What I mean is, does it matter to you
So you don't
about
care
your
about-
dick
so you
size
don't care
or
about
This is what
her?
I've, this is what I've
Do gay
realized.
guys, it doesn't matter to gay guys. Dick
Do you
size.
know how much?
Probably.
Do you know how much
To
dick
them, I
you
don't
need?
know,
You
but-
know how much dick you need? Enough. Every time I'm and last few times I've been fucking, I have a lot of dry dick. There's unused dick. The whole thing. I don't need the whole dick to get. You know what I mean? You're just trying to whatever.
Just the tip.
Now at that point, why have another inch of dry dick? You know what I mean? Every once in a while you get a deep one.
No,
You're going down
he doesn't
to the
know
root.
what you mean. I know what you mean, though.
I was having sex with this girl, and she was on top, and she like
He's so proud of
and she like
himself.
fell out.
Well, I say it again.
She
I
what?
I was having sex with this is like a decade ago.
And she fell off.
She was on top, and she like popped out, and then I put it back in, and then a couple strokes later, fell out, and I was like, I never fell out. She's used to at least one more inch, bro. That chick's used to like. There's more.
This guy's out there.
That's the other thing. If a woman tells you, "Oh, you're not," I'm like, bitch, well, how loose are you? That's like
it's not
all
about
these
how
women
loose.
I was
act
going down
like
a different road with this.
all these women
No,
act
wait,
like they have
deep
the
and
tightest
loose
pussy
are
and they
different.
don't. God damn it.
Yeah.
Deep and loose are different.
Big difference.
Yeah.
I was going down a different road anyway because if it's a one-time thing, if I know I'm going to sleep with her probably more than once, I tell her first night, hey, look, man, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, all right? Because I need to know what you like, and fucking round one's about me. Give me the remote. Give me up a round two.
How many one night stands are you having, bro?
No, not in ages, but like I'm talking back in my early 20s when I was in the bar scene in San Luis Obispo,
Okay.
But anyway, like,
All right.
yeah, that's, I took vows celibacy for a year. I was just having too much fun.
Yeah. I bet Craig's got a huge dick.
Well, you ever thought of putting a tattoo on your dick?
Yeah, I actually for the longest time wanted to get the Emancipation Proclamation tattooed on it. But then
That's fucking
but I'd have to stay hard that whole time.
There was this weird old guy.
So that way I'm able to know.
I'm not going to drop this.
Some free dick.
Some free
Emancipation Proclamation.
This dick made a decision to be inside.
Because I wanted a tattoo like a dollar on my shit. Sit back and watch my money grow and shit. You know what I mean? The man.
Okay.
When I was working, I'm going to keep
Okay.
I'm gonna keep names out of
And then
this.
when it gets soft, it turns into coins and shit.
They had a guy at my dad's work. They said, ask him about his tattoo.
So it's a dime.
And I'm like a junior high kid. I asked about his tattoo. He whipped out his cock. This old guy. He had like the Wrigley Spearmint gum chewing satisfaction sign on it.
He did?
I did see a guy, dude. I was at Laughs like a billion years ago, And the guy was like, yeah, I got a fucking, I think it was like a Gucci ball sack. And I was like, no, the fuck you don't. And he was like, or it was Louis Vuitton. He was like, I got a Louis Vuitton ball sack. And I was like, okay, what does that mean?
Pulled it out.
Yeah, what does that mean?
So that you got a bowling ball and you got a Louis Vuitton. He was like, no, my ball sack is Louis Vuitton. I was like, no, the fuck it ain't. And he pulled his balls out and it was tattooed like exactly the stitching of like Louis Vuitton. And I was like, that's fucking sick, bro. And it didn't look fake. It looked real. It looked like Louis Vuitton himself. It wasn't a knockoff. It wasn't a knockoff. It was like a legit. Because you can tell when you look at some fake Louis Vuitton ball sacks. You're like, nah, that's not the thing.
What ball sacks
are you looking at?
No,
I like the Emancipation Proclamation.
I got
that was a good one. That was good.
I got a Louis Vuitton ball sack myself. You know what I mean? It's 100%.
Fucking hell.
Oh my God. Thank you for making me part of the funniest, most viewed episode
Of the podcast.
Boy, Charlie Murphy, my main man, Rick James. That's the one you think, the comedian Rick James. Get up.
I can't hear my neighbor crying, I can't breathe.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Thank you for watching.